Have you ever felt stuck in life, struggling with money, job, or inner peace, and wondered if there's a simple solution? What if I told you that just one word could change everything? Today, we're talking about a powerful Islamic reminder that has transformed the lives of countless believers, including the Prophet Muhammad Salallahu Alayhi Wasalam and his companions, Razi Allah Tala Anhum. Stop what you're doing for a moment and discover the secret that can bring blessings, ease, and true peace. Astaghfirullah is not just a phrase spoken by the tongue. It is an acknowledgement of human weakness and Allah's perfect mercy. When a believer says this word, they are admitting their need for Allah and recognizing that mistakes are part of being human. This awareness softens the heart and removes arrogance, creating a deep sense of humility before the Creator. The spiritual depth of Astaghfirullah lies in its ability to reconnect a person with Allah instantly. It cleanses the heart from the heaviness caused by guilt, negligence, and distractions of the world. Through this remembrance, the soul feels lighter, more aware, and closer to Allah's guidance, opening the path for inner healing and spiritual clarity. Seeking forgiveness has a unique connection with increased rizq that goes beyond visible effort. When a person turns to Allah with istighfar, unseen barriers that block provision begin to dissolve. Sometimes rizq is delayed, not because of lack of skill or hard work, but due to spiritual obstacles that only Allah can remove. Istighfar becomes a means through which these hidden constraints are lifted. Rizq does not only mean money, it includes opportunities, stability, helpful people, and contentment. Through consistent seeking of forgiveness, Allah places barakah in what one earns and brings unexpected sources of support. What seems limited begins to feel sufficient, and what was closed slowly starts to open by Allah's permission. A restless heart often carries silent fears, unanswered questions, and constant overthinking. Astaghfirullah works as a spiritual anchor that steadies the heart during inner chaos. When repeated with awareness, it redirects the mind away from anxiety and toward trust in Allah. This shift reduces emotional pressure and helps the heart feel supported rather than alone in its struggles. Peace enters gradually as the heart learns to release control and accept Allah's wisdom. The act of seeking forgiveness interrupts negative thought patterns and replaces them with remembrance. Over time, the heart becomes calmer, reactions soften, and patience increases. This inner peace is not dependent on circumstances, but grows from a deeper reliance on Allah's mercy and care. The Quran presents istighfar as a key that unlocks relief during the hardest moments of life. Hardship often feels endless, but Allah reminds believers that ease is attached to turning back to Him. Seeking forgiveness invites Allah's help at a time when human solutions seem limited or exhausted. It shifts a person from despair to hope, knowing that Allah's mercy is greater than any difficulty. Ease does not always arrive instantly, but it begins with a change in direction. Through istighfar, struggles slowly transform, paths become clearer, and strength is renewed. Allah replaces tightness with expansion and heaviness with lightness, proving that relief comes when hearts return sincerely to Him. Prophet Muhammad Salallahu Alayhi Wasalam made seeking forgiveness a constant part of his daily life, showing that istighfar is not only for those who feel distant from Allah. His practice taught that turning to Allah repeatedly increases awareness, gratitude, and spiritual discipline. Through this habit, he demonstrated the highest level of reliance on Allah, even while carrying the greatest responsibility among humanity. By regularly saying Astaghfirullah, Prophet Muhammad Salallahu Alayhi Wasalam set an example of mindfulness and self-accountability. This practice refined character, strengthened connection with Allah, and encouraged believers to remain spiritually alert. His consistency reminds us that growth in faith comes through humility, remembrance, and constant turning back to Allah. The companions of the Prophet Razi Allah Tala Anhum understood that closeness to Allah was the true source of success. They adopted istighfar as a regular habit, not only in moments of error, but as a daily act of devotion. This constant turning to Allah kept their hearts pure and their intentions sincere, allowing them to remain balanced during both ease and difficulty. Through this practice, they experienced clarity in decisions and strength in trials. Their lives reflected barakah in time, effort, and outcomes, even with limited worldly resources. By holding firmly to istighfar, they maintained inner stability and trust in Allah, which shaped their character and guided their actions. Financial pressure and career uncertainty often create a sense of blockage, where effort seems disconnected from results. Istighfar addresses these struggles at their root by inviting Allah's assistance into matters beyond human control. When forgiveness is sought consistently, situations begin to realign, interviews appear unexpectedly, and stagnant conditions start to move in a new direction. Job difficulties are not always solved by strategy alone. They also require divine facilitation. Through istighfar, Allah places acceptance in the hearts of others and opens doors at the right moment. What once felt delayed finds its timing, and challenges transform into stepping stones, reminding believers that provision and progress unfold by Allah's wisdom. Sincerity gives istighfar its true power, turning simple words into meaningful worship. When forgiveness is sought with presence of heart, it reflects genuine awareness of Allah and a desire for inner correction. Empty repetition lacks depth, but sincere istighfar carries humility, regret, and hope together, making it spiritually effective. Consistency ensures that this connection remains alive. A single moment of remembrance is beneficial, but regular istighfar shapes the heart over time. Through steady practice, awareness of Allah becomes natural, and spiritual growth continues quietly. This balance of sincerity and consistency allows istighfar to influence thoughts, actions, and intentions in a lasting and transformative way. Istighfar has the remarkable ability to remove unseen obstacles that block progress in life. Many challenges, whether in relationships, work, or personal growth, are influenced by factors beyond our perception. By turning to Allah and seeking forgiveness, these hidden barriers are lifted through divine intervention. The act of istighfar cleanses the heart and mind, creating clarity that allows one to recognize opportunities previously unnoticed. It also softens circumstances, making people and situations more favorable. Gradually, what seemed impossible becomes achievable, as Allah opens pathways that were once closed. This spiritual purification ensures that obstacles are not only removed, but replaced with guidance and ease. Making Astaghfirullah a daily habit ensures its blessings become a constant part of life. Simple moments, while walking, working, waiting, or even before sleeping, can be transformed into opportunities for remembrance. This continuous practice keeps the heart connected to Allah and strengthens awareness throughout the day. Regular repetition turns istighfar into a natural response whenever difficulties or mistakes arise. It trains the mind to rely on Allah rather than stress or worry. Over time, this habit builds resilience, attracts guidance, and aligns daily actions with divine support. By embedding Astaghfirullah into every routine, a believer experiences ongoing spiritual protection, peace, and consistent divine assistance in all matters. Remember, Astaghfirullah is not just a word, it's a key to unlocking Allah's mercy, blessings, and peace in your life. Make it a part of your daily routine and watch how Allah opens doors you never imagined. May Allah fill your life with rizq, guidance, and tranquility. Graceful Deen prays for your success and happiness. Comment below Astaghfirullah to join this beautiful habit. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful Islamic reminders that can transform your life.